Hello, my name is Jenna Bosiger, and you're watching Cryptic Cryptids. On this episode, I'm going to show you some secrets and mysteries in Socal. Hemet is known as Valley of the Mastodons, and it has a dinosaur museum in town because there are so many fossils and dinosaur remnants found in this area. So it's definitely a hot spot for dinosaurs, so that's a fact. Not to mention that Hemet was also a place where prehistoric Stone Age humans of some kind were living. And I like to assume that, they were the same size as everything else at that time. They were giants, and they were Stone Age giants living there at the same time as the giants. I talked about a mud flood happening after a meteor hit 65 million years ago and killed off most of the dinosaurs at the time. So as you can see, Hemet would be a likely place for a massive mud flood to take place because there's already mud floods happening there today. In fact, the mud there is exquisite. It's perfect for making prints, and that's sort of how I got my start Bigfooting, moving there and noticing all these prints in this beautiful mud, which could have been a problem 65 million years ago for the living creatures. I didn't know anything about man-made mounds until very recently when I started studying independently on my own giants because of my Bigfoot research, which is so random to find out about something so important that I wonder how many other people don't know anything about the mound builders. So you're not alone if you just look at these mounds and don't think twice about them because you never heard of mound builders. Well, there were mound builders all over the United States and in England. More in the United States, though, than in England. Just comparing this one in England, Silbury Hill, which is the biggest mound in all of England, I think. And it looks, well, I don't want to say exactly like this one, but it looks a lot like it. And that's not the only thing about this mound. I'm at the opposite end of this mound, and on the other side, in exact perfect alignment, is this pyramid. Now, if you think of the pyramids that the Egyptians made, say 7,000 years ago, well, what if this one was made 65 million years ago? How weathered would it be? So I just imposed the Giza pyramid over the top of this, and I just scrunched it, and it fit proportionately when I scrunched it, but I did have to scrunch it. Not only that, but the mound pyramid alignment leads into the canyon where Maze Stone is, and a lot of strange boulders that look like prehistoric giant creatures. And to help you see what I'm seeing, I just imposed a picture of a snake over the top of this. In this section of the video, I'm just going to play some music and show you the original pictures compared with pictures that I imposed images over the top of so that you could see what I'm seeing. And I'll let you make up your own mind. just to review, there were dinosaurs in Hemet and prehistoric Stone Age. I want to say giants because there were giants. Everything was giant back then. There are mounds in Hemet. There is a pyramid in Hemet, and they're in perfect alignment with the entrance to the Maze Stone. In these areas where there were dinosaurs, there are giant cryptid boulder creatures that were likely killed in the mud flood, because Hemet gets mud floods. But some might have escaped to the underground, because Hemet has an extensive underground, which we can definitely talk about later. So thank you for watching this episode. Please subscribe and like and hit the bell so that you can get notified when new videos come out. All right, thank you. Bye.